This is the MMA Brief Podcast, recapping the world of mixed martial arts every single week, with your host, Brandon Johansson.
Welcome back to the MMA Brief. Episode 44, recapping UFC Fight Night 118, Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Darren Till from Poland, and previewing UFC Fight Night 119, the return of Lyoto Machida versus Derek Brunson. If you're watching live in the States, the card came as a UFC Fight Pass exclusive and was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Karolina Kowalkiewicz got a big win for her decision. Cowboy got smoked by Darren Till in the first round. Jan Blachowicz had a pretty sweet standing rear naked choke of Devin Clark. Artem Lobov lost a decision to Andre Touchy-Feely. I mean, it was kind of like a blah card, in my opinion, especially left a bad taste in my mouth seeing the young up-and-coming Darren Till take out Donald Cowboy Cerrone. I didn't like the matchup. This is now his third straight loss for Cowboy after starting out 4-0 in the welterweight division. Has lost 3 straight, 2 of those by knockout. Darren Till looks pretty impressive, but let's put him up against somebody else. There's a big welterweight fight this weekend. Damian Maia versus Colby Covington. That's the co-main event of Machida and Brunson. Matchup I'm looking forward to, and it's another one. This was a measuring stick for Darren Till. Could he get past Cowboy? He did, quite easily. Could Colby Covington really get by Damian Maia easily? I don't know. We're going to find out this weekend. I don't think so. We're going to find out. I mean, that's why you watch the fights. If you knew what was going to happen, what's the point of fucking watching? The rest of the card is pretty solid. Jim Miller versus Francisco Trinaldo. John Lineker versus Chito Vera. That's going to be a good one. Battle of Brazilians in Brazil. Jack Hermanson versus Thiago Santos. It looks like a step up from last weekend's card, but I think there isn't a week without fights until Christmas. There's going to be a lot of UFC fights. Some of these cards are going to be thin, so to speak, but the return of Lyoto Machida coming off the 2-year suspension for a banned substance. Derek Brunson's a very aggressive fighter. We're going to see what's up. That's a good fight. Machida can get past Brunson. That's a big deal. If Brunson could add Machida to his resume, that'd be a big deal for him because he believes he should have had that win over Anderson Silva. So that's how good Brunson could be. Controversially lost to Anderson Silva, quote-unquote the GOAT, at one point. And then if he can beat Machida, he's going to have some good wins under his belt. 185 is kind of like clogged up right now. You got Rockhold, then you got Bisping and GSP next month, November. Coming up actually pretty quick, 2 weeks away. 2 Saturdays away. So the whole rest of the card whole rest of the year, rather, seems pretty stacked with good cards. And we're going to get basically an introduction to a decent card, and then it's going to be like 2 more okay cards, and I think it's Bisping versus GSP, and that's got 3 title fights. Madison Square Garden. That'll be off the chain. Thanks for listening to the MMA Brief. Come back next week. We're going to recap the fights. Peace.